Hello, this is Mond Life. I am Mond. You too could be a Mond. This is early year learning, the most formative and important years of a child's life. How to raise your child. Part 2, years 1 to 3. So in the first video, I talked about... Sorry, I can't look at the camera. I hate my face. I'm old and wrinkly now. I have to look over here, okay? I don't know how other YouTubers do it. I have no idea. But this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to look into the near distance, okay? So, the first video I talked about setting an example to your kid, okay? Set a good example. Go to work, all the rest of it. Yes? Don't be fat. Don't be shoving food into your face. You're telling your child, this is how you live your life. You constantly shove food in your face. No. Look like, you don't even have to do it. You can eat chocolate when the child's not looking, but just hold up a vegetable or a carrot and say, oh, look, I love carrots. The 2-year-old, they're daft enough to believe you, okay? So do that. Then, the next thing. They're going to discover chocolate, okay? Kids are going to discover junk food. They're humans. We love junk food. It's beautiful, right? When they're 3-year-old and they're wanting chocolate and stuff like that, don't deny them it. Give them it. But make sure it's part of a balanced diet. Eat this good food, then you can have some chocolate. My daughter probably eats more chocolate than she should. But she enjoys it, and I try and give her it in a responsible way. Let them discover McDonald's on their own. Let a friend tell them about it. We went to McDonald's at the weekend. McDonald's, what's that? Oh, okay, hold my hands up. Yep, there's a thing called McDonald's and a Happy Meal and stuff like that. Okay, we'll go. Buy them a Happy Meal every now and then, right? But not every day. Now, I know it's hard to prepare meals. God damn, I'm lazy, right? But get some beans into them, Beans are easy. Anything out of a tin is good. Your early years meals, that should have all your fruit and vegetables in, because the kid will eat anything. It doesn't have a clue. It doesn't even know what food is, right? So get your vegetables smashed into the kid when it's 1 to 2 years old. After that, and they're getting a bit more switched on, if the kid wants beans and sausages every single day, give it beans and sausages every single day. Do not feel guilty about, as long as they're getting fed, you know what I mean? I know obviously some people can't feed the kids. We're all struggling, a lot of people have shitty lives or whatever, but we all know there's enough information out there now what shit food is and what good food is. We can't all be friggin' Nigella Lawson or friggin' Gwyneth Paltrow or whoever giving the kids fresh avocado every morning, chopping it up. Nobody has the time for that, right? Don't feel guilty about that. This is the real world we're talking about now, yeah? As long as they're getting fed, as long as they're getting some good calories, and you're not giving them loads of sweets, and you're not eating loads of sweets. Remember, you're always setting an example. Sneak the sweets out the way. You're an adult. You can do what you want out the way, right? Yeah, that's it. That's nutrition sorted. Okay. Encourage them. Take them for walks. God, that's all we do in lockdown, isn't it? Is go for walks. This would be good for kids. They'll grow up knowing that walks and being outdoors is a good thing. I'll touch on the pandemic and all that, and how that I think that's going to affect kids in the future. I haven't quite worked out my thoughts on that because I have no idea, to be honest. Kids could be just fearful of going outside. They might never want to touch each other. Social distancing might be here to stay for years to come. We don't know the psychological damage. There might not even be any. Kids are resilient and adaptable anyway, right? Let's not worry about that. But let's get them out for walks while we can. Let's there shouldn't be any obese kids. The metabolism is so good. There should not be any obese kids. Okay. Yeah. Simple as that. I know there's loads of different arguments for and against it or whatever. Kids are on computers. We're all obese. Cheap food has a lot of calories in it. You know what I mean? Kids are always going to go for high calorific food. You have to guard against this. We know, even if you're the dumbest person in the world, fair enough, you've got an excuse, right? Or if you're low information or whatever, I understand the factors of deprivation and poverty and things like that. But at the end of the day, there's been enough said about what's healthy and what's not. We know we know an apple's healthy, and we know a fucking Big Mac isn't. It's not hard. Everybody knows about carbohydrates, protein, fat, and whatever the other one is. We all know about it. We all know it's not hard. We don't have to be reading labels and kilojoules and kilocalories and all this, right? There we go. So that's nutrition sorted. Okay. You'll notice on these videos I'll ramble and go all over the place because I've got nothing written down. I'm just making it up off the top of my head. Okay? And that's why it'll only be short. Okay? Nutrition for kids sorted. Mond life.